Hi, I'm Rachel and welcome back to my channel. So today is Wednesday, so that means it's a weigh-in update. So this week, I've got to say, I treated this week like I didn't know anything about Slimming World. I'd never done Slimming World and I went back to basics, but I mean truly back to basics. So there was no complacency. If I was even slightly unsure about something, I would scan it and look it up. I weighed and measured absolutely everything I had this week. I made sure that I was filling up on the speed foods. I had lots of fruit and vegetables this week, more than I've ever eaten. I really filled up on a lot of protein things, so fat-free cottage cheese, chicken with salads. It's been a simple week regarding food. I've not like gone out all there and made new recipes or anything like that. I've just kept it really simple, and I've used my sins quite a lot in my actual food, because I know that if I do have like a treat plate or a treat bowl, then sometimes it can spark that that overindulgence in me where one little bit and I want more. Just really want to be the best, healthiest version of myself. And this week I've really enjoyed all the food. I did say that I was going to do some what I eat in a day kind of thing, but I just felt it was a little bit too much. I just wanted to really focus on my food and not think about anything else. And yeah, and I'm really happy how this week has turned out. I had a successful weekend. I do find weekends the hardest just because we're so busy with one thing and another. But I stuck to plan entirely this weekend, which makes a difference, because I think for me personally, once I get the weekend out the way, it's just plain sailing then till I get weighed on Wednesday. So overall, I can't say anything else that I've had a really good, productive week, and I've gone back to not thinking I know the plan and actually looking at things 100% and knowing before I even, like, just down to cheese, like some cheese I've had and I thought it was maybe 40-gram cheese, and actually it was 30 grams of cheese. Just little bits like that. My end goal at the end of the day is just to be the healthiest version I can be, for myself, for my family, and that's my biggest aim now. And I think I've had the kick up the bum, what I need, and I just want to focus on being healthy, being happy, and I feel so much more comfortable in my own skin. The bloatedness that I felt last week, that like heavy feeling where your jeans were too tight kind of thing, it's just because you're eating loads of unhealthy food that you bloat and makes you feel uncomfortable. My skin was not the greatest last week. I've had my hair dyed. I've had all that done, so I feel like myself again. Yeah, so I stepped on the scales today and I'd lost £6, so I am 12 stone 12.5 pounds. Lost £6 this week, so I've lost this time around 1 stone 10 pounds. So I was buzzing, like really buzzing this week, and it just shows sometimes we can become a little bit complacent, and if you're feeling like that, then look at the plan like a newbie, like you don't know anything about Slimming World. Read the key things again, make sure you understand the plan, and make sure that you're filling up on that speed food and that fruit and vegetables, and find out about you as a person. So where are your triggers? When throughout the day do you find that you've got that lull where all you think about is food? Mine sometimes is between when the children come home to actual tea time, so that's where I've had like peaches and plums to fill up on. I've had things to distract myself, so I've had my phone up watching some YouTube videos while I'm cooking, so I'm not actually thinking about like, oh, I just have this and that. I'm like, no, you can wait until it's all plated up kind of thing. On an evening, when I'm watching telly, I've had some jelly-free yogurt, which not jelly-free yogurt, what am I on about? Jelly, no added sugar jelly from Aldi, which are half a cent each. I've had that with some, I've had an apple, red apple, because I find that eating an apple takes ages, easy peeler, something I can peel and it takes ages to eat kind of thing. Those kind of, oh, and cherries I find really helps me because obviously you have to take the pip out. Something which prolongs a healthy food choice helps me stick to plan. I know that sounds really silly, but if I have like some strawberries or some raspberries in a bowl, I can eat them in like seconds. I don't even have to think about it. And then afterwards, you forget that you've eaten it, and then you've also like, you think you're hungry again. Whereas eating something which takes a longer time, so an apple, an easy peeler, an orange, cherries are my thing, then I do find that I'm just concentrating on eating kind of thing, that it takes me so long that I feel full. I know that's just like a mindset kind of thing, but that's something which really, really works for me. And also like putting sins in your actual food really, really does help, because then sometimes when you have like loads of sins left over on a night time, you think, oh my goodness me, thank goodness I'm gonna have X, Y and Z. And then sometimes it can trigger a binge. So it all depends on how you are as a person. You've got to adapt the plan to you and you only. The way I look at the plan, I follow the, you know, the core meanings of the plan, but I adapt the plan to my lifestyle. There's some things which, you know, I do that someone else doesn't, and that's completely fine. But these are just little hints and tips, what I've learned for myself, and if they help you, then absolutely fantastic. So this is going to be my last video for a week. I've got lots of things coming up and I'm taking a week off. So not this week coming, but the week after I will do another like weighing update, a chatty vlog where I've been, what's been happening, and I'm feeling with everything. So yeah, I hope you have a brilliant start to summer holidays if you've got children. I hope you've had a brilliant week on plan. Please let me know how you're getting on, and as always, sending huge positive thoughts. See you soon. Bye.